Hi guys, Ready here. So for this video here, we're taking a look at M.Mona. So I haven't gotten her yet, alright, because I didn't buy the battle pass. I'm still considering about it. But then we actually have one player, one copy of M.Mona, and she's surprised. She's actually dealing a lot damage than I thought. Like based on the skill kit here, the multiplier, the damage from the predator, everything here doesn't seem too massive in my opinion, but then in the end on the showcase it's actually dealing a lot of damage, and then after that I double check it. I think everything comes into Yorana. So for you, if you want to use M.Mona, so far the combination I saw, at least Yorana is in the combination. So why Yorana? So Yorana have been mentioned is very good with the stealth Esper because she will follow the stealth Esper who have the highest attack, which is going to be M.Mona in the team comp here. At the start of the combat, it will follow the stealth Esper who have the highest attack and then give them Eclipser. Alright, then gain stealth mode and increase the damage deal by the follow teammate by 5%. So M.Mona is going to get a damage boost by another 25% from Yorana buff, and not just that, is from the Rezo. So if we take a look at the Rezo here, right, your R2 after casting the ability dispel 1 debuff, this one is from Yorana benefit. R4 here increase the T break into 4 stack, is also benefit Yorana. S3 to do more buff for your team, but this is not the main thing. The main thing is the R6. When the follow teammate deals damage, which is your M.Mona deals damage, inflict additional true damage of Yorana max HP by 12%. This thing here will trigger every single time when Mona actually does damage, and every hit here. So you can go up to a maximum of 8 hit, right? 3 hit with a X amount of time, and X amount of time is your bellow, and bellow stack is a 5 stack, so it is a total of 8 times. Even though your damage multiplier is not going to be high, but you're doing 8 hit, which means you're going to trigger Yorana max HP by a total of 8 times, which is a 96% of Yorana max HP true damage. So you bypass all the defense and also the damage mitigation, all this thing, and then it's a total of 96% of your Yorana max HP, which means if your max HP, if the enemy max HP is actually lower than Yorana, it's a guaranteed kill in a way, because if your Yorana have 100k and 100k, 96% of it is like 96k of true damage, right? If your HP is lower than 96k, it's a guaranteed kill from the Yorana true damage, and we are not talking about the damage from Mona might also do some damage, and also the Predator Mark Explosion might also do some damage, which is a very good combination with Yorana. So Mona herself, in terms of damage multiplier, at least from what on paper, it doesn't seem too broken, but it broken when it combined with Yorana, when Yorana able to apply so many true damage. Originally we was using Yorana with Iki, and every time Iki procs the passive, Yorana do another 12% true damage, right? But for Mona, you are able to explode all 8 hit at the same time. It makes it into 96% true damage. Now let me show you the clip. Alright, so this is the clip, and special thanks to Texture Socks to actually provided the video here. Alright, later I'm going to show you the build. The Rezo here of your M.Mona is only R0, no Divinate, and only R0 level 60. And the main thing, like I mentioned, it's not about Mona's damage, it's about what Yorana able to provide for Mona from the multi-hit. Alright, so we're gonna fight the current meta in a way, a meta team comp, which is the Gorath plus the defender team comp, and with Yan here. And this is the team comp he's going for, which is Pinda plus Pinda to buff M.Mona. M.Mona go into stealth mode, Yorana go into stealth mode to follow Mona. And then we have Lu Shang here to provide even more damage multiplier of attack stats, and Yan here to provide tankiness and also buff and also more damage output as well. Then we can take a look here. Now Yorana is gonna follow. You can see Yorana follow into M.Mona. Then Yan AP push. Then Yorana do some damage. Alright, then every proc, okay, look at this. Okay, M.Mona do a S1 poke into Gorath. Mona only does 600 damage. Alright, Mona only does 600 damage, and this additional 20k damage is from Yorana HP, the true damage from Yorana. Same thing when you fight Wu Yu, when you do the S1, you can see when Mona poke a S1 into the target, where is it? Here. 491 is from Mona, and then Yorana true damage is 20k. Right, that's the most of the damage here actually is from the Yorana damage. It's not about Mona. Okay, then a lot of true damage, reflection. Okay, Goref does 2 damage. Buff up the team. So this one, Pinda buff up into M.Mona. So M.Mona instantly take the turn. Bonus turn here from the harmonic control. You also get the attack up buff, defend up buff, all these things, and then you get the attribute up from Lushang, and then you cast S3, and then you do a big amount of AoE damage. Boom, all gone. Everyone just gone is because of Yorana. Look at all this damage. This 300 here, this 7,000 here, this 400 here, it's all about M.Mona damage. Like you can see 420, 7,153. This is the Mona damage, but the 20k 982 is from the Yorana max HP, and that max HP just instantly killed the whole team. Alright, 8 hit proc. That is a total of 8 hit proc, not to mention that you have Pinda. Because if you pair with Pinda, Pinda gives you the harmonic control. Every hit from the second onwards in the single attack, you do additional true damage again. So you have like Mona damage, which is a very low damage, and then additional true damage from the Pinda buff, and then additional true damage from Yorana buff. Alright, we can take a look at this is the another one. So same thing, but he changed the team comp a little bit. Instead of going for Lushang, he's going for Abigail for the pushing this time. And then the team comp he's gonna fight is the Goref, basically the Umbra team comp. Goref plus Sakura team comp, and then we have Niles, Tyrael, and Yian here. So if you are very annoyed with like Goref plus Sakura combination, this is also a very good thing because the true damage amount you are able to proc is just too high. You are able just to kill most of them. So same thing, Yian buff up the team, Abigail give a bonus turn into Mona, so Mona will slowly stack up the buff. Okay, you can see here, instantly kill already right here. Abigail give Mona the additional turn, and then Pinda gave Mona additional turn with the harmonic control. Then Mona cast S3, proc all the true damage here, 700k, instantly kill away the Sakura. Goref got the prevent death mechanic to prevent himself from dying. Niles trigger the revive. But you can see the true damage proc is just so high, even the Sakura would just instantly get meltdown. Alright, then Goref prevent die, and then Niles will revive. S3, and then Niles don't do any damage to M.Mona, look at it. Because M.Mona in the stealth mode able to block the first hit, so M.Mona can just keep safely doing damage until the Niles die. So, like I mentioned, M.Mona damage is definitely not going to be that high, but the multi-hit from M.Mona and especially the AoE and the combination with the Yorana just makes the value of M.Mona very, very high. Because the S3, you proc so many true damage, I don't think there's any Esper that can actually survive the Yorana max HP true damage and also the Pinda additional true damage deal. Right, so M.Mona so far from what I'm looking at doesn't seem like very high reso required, because the reso here doesn't benefit M.Mona too much as well, since most of the damage here is actually coming from Yorana. But if you really want, probably some additional revive is good. R4 here, inflict 1 predictor mark, I don't think it's needed, because since your damage is coming from Yorana anyway, so the R4 here doesn't matter. Then the R6 here also doesn't matter, because I don't think they really need this any as well. Like petrification and freeze, probably it might matter if you're fighting like Yukine team come, you accidentally get freeze, that it might matter like min-maxing. But I think the reso here doesn't matter, since you're relying on Yorana anyway. Yorana is actually the MVP combined with M.Mona. M.Mona is just the mechanic for you to trigger the Yorana's R6 effect of the true damage. And also Yorana is actually at the rate up from the first week now, so if you really want to play M.Mona and the stealth team comp, you can actually go get the Yorana reso here. But Yorana needs the R6 to make her work, so it's still some investment. But you can see from the performance it's actually fighting the current meta team comp, which is the Umbra Esper, and M.Mona only needs R0, so the only way or the Esper you need to invest is from the Wishstone Yorana, which is overall a better value, cause Wishstone Esper is a lot more cheaper compared with the Umbra Esper. And then this is the build he went for, so we can take a look. This is the Mona build, no Divinate, level 16, no Rezo, went for some Sonic devices to take away some defense, because this one is to reduce the defense one. You can see the skill up is not even max, it's only level 2. and then just go for some DPS. Not even that important for the stats for Mona, but what makes the most important is actually Yorana. So Yorana here is level 70, fully skill up, going for very thick amount of HP. You can see here 108k plus 24, so your HP is around 132k of HP, and then level 70 R6, and then with a full sonic device, because you need to pump a lot HP into Yorana. The more HP you have, the more true damage you can do, and then you can do a total of 8 hit from Mona's S3. Okay, so the main MVP is actually Yorana. Then Yian here, just a classic speed build to AP push for your whole team to take the turn. And then we have Lu Shang here just to buff up Mona to do even more DPS, but the main DPS is actually not from Mona. And then we have Pinda here, just a casual Pinda build just to apply the harmonic control for Mona to take the turn and also do additional true damage as well. Then this is the Mona build he went for, is actually the Calamity set to do more damage in Avatara, 100% crit rate, as long as you crit and you do damage will do. And this is the Abigail build he went for the second showcase to AP push the team. Okay, so it is a very good team comp you can actually go for, and we might actually see more Mona showcase. If there's actually more, I'll make the video, but so far this is actually a very impressive one, because I did not expect the damage is actually that high. But yeah, not surprised, most of the damage should actually come from Yorana instead of Mona. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed the video. You can feel free to comment down what you guys think about it, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.